2026 is bringing more than just bigger maps to open-world games. It is also introducing entirely different lives and adventures. From the roads of Japan and the streets of Vice City to a school of witchcraft and the darkest depths of the ocean, this list features 10 new games that could easily keep you playing for hours. Grand Theft Auto 6 brings Vice City back after many years with a much larger, denser, and crazier open world. At the center of the story are Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos. When an easy job goes wrong, they find themselves caught in a criminal conspiracy stretching across Leonida and are forced to trust each other to survive. From the neon-lit streets of Vice City and the beaches of the Leonida Keys to the swamps of Grass Rivers and the worn-down streets of Port Gellhorn, each region has a distinct atmosphere. Car chases, the criminal underworld, gunfights, nightlife, and social media madness are all important parts of this world. However, what makes GTA 6 truly exciting is not only the size of its map, but the way it brings different regions, characters, and crime stories together within a single, living, breathing state. GTA 6 is not only one of the biggest open-world games of 2026, but also one of the most anticipated returns in years. Agefield High, Rock the School brings the teen comedies of the early 2000s into a small but lively open world. We take control of Sam, a new student, and join Kale and Axel in trying to leave an unforgettable mark on the school before graduation. On weekdays, we are expected to attend classes until early afternoon, but we can skip lessons, explore the town, earn money through side missions, and get ourselves into trouble. Our performance in English, mathematics, geography, German, and music affects our allowance, while the money we earn can be spent on bicycles, clothes, hairstyles, tattoos, and accessories. The school campus, 2 neighborhoods, the town center, and the countryside can all be explored freely. The risk of being caught by teachers or the police makes every broken rule more entertaining. By bringing friendship, romance, and rebellion together, Agefield High Rock the School creates a fun and different adventure for anyone who wants to experience school life without following the rules. Forza Horizon 6 turns the wheel toward a vast driving world that stretches from Japan's neon-lit cities to narrow mountain roads. We begin the journey as a tourist and rise through the Horizon Festival while building our own collection from more than 550 real cars. Tokyo's dense streets, highways, and vertical city design create a different setting for high-speed driving, while suburbs, harbors, and touge races completely change the way we drive. We can display our vehicles in the homes we purchase, build customizable garages, and design our own space within the Valley Estate. Car Meets turn car culture into a social gathering, while Event Lab and Horizon Collab allow new races and routes to be created. Forza Horizon 6 promises a journey that will be hard to put down, not only for those who want to win races, but also for anyone who wants to explore Japan freely with their own car collection. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced brings Edward Kenway's pirate story back in a fully renewed open-world Caribbean. We take command of the Jackdaw, attack enemy ships across the open sea, battle entire fleets, and use the resources we capture to strengthen our vessel. When we return to land, we can explore tropical islands, dense jungles, and shipwrecks hidden beneath the water. The close combat system now places greater emphasis on parries and finishing moves, while stealth and parkour have also been made more fluid. Alternative firing modes added to the Jackdaw bring more variety to naval battles. New stories focused on characters such as Blackbeard and Steed Bonnet, along with additional sea shanties, pets, and a photo mode, make this more than just a visual upgrade. For anyone who wants to command a pirate ship, sail freely across the Caribbean, and return to one of Assassin's Creed's most beloved worlds in a modern form, this is a difficult adventure to pass up. Subnautica 2 takes us into the depths of an entirely new alien planet. As we explore biomes hidden beneath the surface, we gather resources, craft equipment to survive, and build our own underwater bases. The Tadpole submersible makes it easier to reach more distant and dangerous areas, while the ability to customize everything from room layouts to functional sections strengthens the balance between exploration and preparation. Scanning and studying the creatures in this world does more than provide information. It also helps us understand how to adapt to the environment. From small life forms to massive leviathans, the variety of creatures makes every dive feel both fascinating and unsettling. Playable alone or in online co-op with 3 friends, Subnautica 2 combines the fear of the unknown with the freedom of exploration, creating an adventure that could keep you from wanting to return to the surface for hours. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight turns Batman's origin story into a large-scale adventure set in an open-world Gotham. We follow Bruce Wayne from his training with the League of Shadows to his rise as the city's protector. Across Gotham, we can drive the Batmobile and Batcycle, use the grappling hook to reach tall buildings, and glide above the streets with the cape. The city is more than a space between missions, with crimes, challenges, rewards, secrets, and familiar locations keeping exploration active. In combat, we can use fluid combos, while stealth sections allow us to take down enemies without being detected, and detective skills help us investigate crimes. Characters such as Jim Gordon, Catwoman, Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl also join the story, gradually forming a larger group of allies around Batman. By combining LEGO humor with Gotham's darker atmosphere, the game becomes an adventure that fans should not miss if they want to experience being Batman in an open city once again. Solarpunk replaces the harsh and constantly demanding structure of survival games with a calmer approach to the open world. In a technological world made up of floating islands, we build our own living space, grow crops, gather resources, and simplify daily tasks through automation systems. We can use solar, wind, and water power to meet the energy needs of our base. Since weather conditions affect production, storing energy and planning the system properly become important. To reach distant islands, we build our own airship and search for new resources and different regions. While transport drones handle gathering tasks, we can spend more time building, decorating, and exploring. Playable alone or in co-op with up to 4 players, Solarpunk is one of those open-world survival games that anyone looking for creativity and exploration instead of stress should definitely try. Outbound builds its open-world exploration around a camper van that travels with us instead of a fixed base. We begin our journey in the near future with an empty vehicle, expand its interior using gathered resources, add modular sections, and gradually turn it into a fully functional home. Along the way, we travel through different biomes, craft items, grow plants, and meet our energy needs through solar, wind, or water-powered systems. The camper can also be personalized with paint, furniture, decorations, and different workstations. We can play alone or head out together with friends through online co-op for up to 4 players. Outbound makes the life we build on the road just as important as reaching a destination, creating an appealing adventure for anyone who enjoys exploration, crafting, and designing a mobile home. Witchbrook turns a school of witchcraft into much more than a place for ordinary lessons, building an entire life simulation around it. We begin as a witch who has recently moved to the coastal city of Mossport, attending classes, completing assignments, and developing our magical abilities. Brewing potions, taking part in mysterious rituals, and succeeding in exams make up only one part of school life. Outside the classroom, we can befriend the townspeople, develop romantic relationships, explore markets and shops, renovate our home, and turn the garden into a thriving space for plants and wildlife. Each character follows their own daily routine, while seasonal events help Mossport feel more natural and alive. Playable alone or in online co-op with up to 4 players, Witchbrook combines magic, school life, town activities, and personal relationships to create a warm and lively world you can lose yourself in for hours. Paralives aims to give us as much control as possible in a life simulation. As we explore shops, parks, restaurants, and museums across its open-world town, we create our own characters, find jobs, build relationships, and gradually shape their life stories. The Paramaker system lets us customize everything from height and facial features to clothing and personality traits in great detail. Home design is one of the game's strongest features, allowing us to freely resize, recolor, and stack objects, while also creating slanted walls and different floor levels without being restricted by a grid. Characters grow older, have children, and move through different stages of life. Instead of following ready-made scenarios, Paralives is a life simulation that could easily make you lose track of time as you build your own home, relationships, and daily life down to the smallest detail.